Stories and Histories. In this episode here, what we're going to do is we're going to ID the three tramps and the JFK assassination. Now, I know that a lot of people has their theories on who these tramps were, just like the old tramp. I'll pull them up. Well, I'll pull them up in a minute. The old tramp, they claimed it was E. Howard Hunt and everything else. Okay, but there is actually evidence out there to tell us the true names and real names of these three tramps, but people don't want to point this out. People don't want to show this. They rather just do a side-by-side comparisons and say this person looks like this person, just like Charles Harrelson. They said that, you know, Woody Harrelson's father, they said he was this one tramp and everything else like that. Okay, it's just all stories. It's all false claims made and stuff like that. There's actually evidence out there that shows us who these tramps really were. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to present it in this video here. And that's why I said this is what I do. Excuse me for a minute. This is what I do. I present evidence in everything that I make claims on. Okay. Now, we're going to show you, these are reports of stuff from the Dallas Police Department. These files are online. You can look them up and everything else. It shows you the first tramp, the second tramp, and the old tramp. Okay. This is what they said about these tramps and where they found them at, where their location they was found, and everything else. Now, this is the first tramp. His name is Harold Doyle. Okay. That's the first tramp. This is the police report on him, arrest report, as you see here, arrest report on investigation prisoner Harold Doyle. Okay, November 22nd, 1963, railroad yard is where they found him at, in a boxcar, as you see here. Same as this one here, Gus W. Abrams. Okay, this will be the old tramp. Okay, this is the arrest record. He's age 53. Okay, over here, his age is 30, I guess it looks like 39, or 32 maybe, 39, 32. Okay, date of birth, probably 32 because date of birth is 12/8/30. So, he was 32. This tramp here was 53, age 53. And this tramp here, which was John Gredney. Sorry, it's hard to read his right here. But this is the tall tramp. Okay, and it shows you where he was found at, railroad yard, arrest report, and everything else. So see, IDing the tramps, I still stick to these were assassins. Okay, I'm gonna still stick to that because of the evidence I've uncovered. But the real names of the three tramps is Harold Doyle, Gus Abram, and John Gedney. That is the tramp. So it's not Charles Harrelson. It's not E. Howard Hunt or anything else like that. These are the arrest reports. I present the arrest reports, as you see here. Arrest reports right here on all three of the tramps. And these are the tramps they was talking about. This is Harold Doyle. This is his arrest report. This is Gus Abrams. And this is his arrest report. And then this is John right here, where my cursor is. This is John Gredney. And this is his arrest report. Okay, it has their ages, the date of birth, and everything else on them. Where were they found? In a railroad car, in the railroad yard, and everything else. So see, like I said, in my research, I present the evidence. I have the evidence. I'm going to show the evidence. Now, a lot of people will sit there and still continue on, probably even in this video, after they see this video, go, oh, no, you're wrong, you're wrong. But I'm showing you arrest reports, okay, to show you these tramps' real names and who they are and their ages and everything else. Like I said, I still stick to my guns on them being assassins. because of the evidence I've uncovered and what we can see in the films and images. But the real names of these is these guys right here. Now, just like I said before, I pointed out a lot of facts in my research, and I show a lot of evidence. And everything I point out, I always have evidence to back it up. Just like these tramps here, I ID'd these 3 tramps. I know what their real names are, and everything else. I have the copies of the arrest reports, as you just seen, and it talks about where they found them at, and their ages, and their names, and everything else. So see, there is evidence out there, but people don't want to look for it. Okay. It's presented. You can go on the net, Dallas Police .org or something like that, I think it was, and you can look up all these files in the JFK assassination stuff. There's thousands and thousands of reports and documents out there if you search for them, and you can find them on the net as well. But I just wanted to make this video here to say the 3 tramps has been identified, and it's not Charles Harrelson, and it's not E. Howard Hunt or any other person they was claiming. These 3 tramps are right here, and I showed you arrest records of them, and it was held for a while. Okay, they wasn't just booked and then released, but they didn't have nothing to hold them on, so they just got them on. Actually, they just for loitering, basically, is what their charges against them, I guess. But anyway, these are the 3 tramps: Harold Doyle, Gus Abrams, and John Gedney. These are the 3 tramps, and like I said, when I do my research, I dig and I dig and dig and I dig until I find the truth. So the 3 tramps can now be identified. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. When you're doing research and when you look over this evidence, go back and look for yourself, and then take a look at how many false claims. Because see, in my research now, excuse me, been congested, allergies are acting up bad. In my research, like I said, what I do and what I point out is evidence, and I dig deep for it. Now, people look at my videos and say, oh no, you're wrong, this person did this person do that. They claim this person, that person. Let's look at this one just for a minute. I just want to bring this up so I can prove to you, just like I said, this is E. Howard Hunt. We'll look at the old tramp. This is E. Howard Hunt. And they do a side-by-side, and you can tell they really don't look alike. They might look a little bit alike, but they really don't look alike. But they're saying this is E. Howard Hunt. Now, I just showed you his arrest record, Gus Abrams. I just showed you his arrest record, okay? Showed you his age and everything else, okay? Here he is, right here. But they're going to sit there and say, oh, no, that's not Gus Abrams. That's E. Howard Hunt, because this person says so, or this researcher says so, or this researcher says so. But I showed you the arrest record, and the arrest record says Gus Abrams. Okay? This is what I'm talking about. I'm presenting real evidence. I'm presenting real facts on every claim that I make. But these other researchers, they don't have to prove themselves, but I have to prove myself every time I turn around. So I just want to make this video here to let people know that the real names of these 3 tramps, and they have been identified. And don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget the subscribe button. I'm going to be making some more videos here. I'm getting ready to start making a video on Zodiac. Thank you, and have a nice day.